Arsenal nil at the City Ground. No goals. No chance, mate. No goals, no chance. I mean, I don't understand. I don't get it. I don't understand why we did not address anything in January. You see the game, you watch the game, loads of the ball, just can't put the ball in the back of the net. And it's just so annoying, man. It's annoying, it's frustrating, it's disheartening. It's all them negative words. And we're as fans are expected to watch that. You know, the fans that go to them games away, they must be crazy, man. They must be crazy because there's no respect to the fans shown from the board. There's absolutely nothing there. And it's not like, oh, we couldn't get the right player and all this. That's all bullshit. It's all a smoke screen, man. Why couldn't they just get someone? I don't know. I'm half speechless. I'm half speechless about it. I just can't understand it. I don't get it. I don't. Someone's got to enlighten me about this. Someone's got to help me understand this, the way that we've been expected to carry on for this season without any goal threat. There is nothing there. It is toothless beyond belief. We've got players that we're trying to force into these positions, like Moreno, force him into the false nine position. It's just not there. We was lucky against Leicester, getting him 2 goals when he come on, but there's nothing else. There's no plan B. There is nothing there, and I can't see us getting anywhere. I'll be surprised. Listen, I'm going to make it. I'm going to say it now. We're going to be fighting for top 4 come the end of the season. I can't see us scoring many more goals this year. I really can't, because God knows when Saka's coming back. And if he does come back, apparently when he's supposed to, in March, mid-March, end of March, something like that, it might be too soon for him because of that injury. Martinelli may be on his way back in the next few weeks, 2 or 3 weeks, but he's not been on point this season himself. We're banging trouble, mate. We are banging trouble. And where are we going to get the goals from? There wasn't even much creativity today. Let me put my glasses on. I should have put these on before I started this, to be honest. Gannon, how you doing, Gannon? Yeah, I don't know where the goals are going to come from. I can't see it. I don't understand. I mean, it took the player that was trying to do more than anybody else today, Wanyeri, hooked him off for Sterling. Don't get that. Don't understand that. As soon as Wanyeri was on the ball, he was trying to do something. Again, Odegaard. Odegaard, he's lost something. He's lost something. Leonardo, Zovic, who are you? Well, who are you? Why are you asking me who I am? You're on my channel, mate. You're in my chat. So this is the Arsenal Alliance. This is an Arsenal fan channel, bro. You're in the chat, so why are you asking me who I am? Who are you? Listen, Arsenal fans out there, what do you think is going to happen for the rest of this season? We've got to go to Old Trafford in the next game. You never walk alone. You're a Liverpool fan, are you? Yeah, you're doing well, man. Beat Newcastle as well, 2-0 today. You delete the title's yours. I conceded it when we lost to West Ham on Saturday. I thought to myself, there's no chance now. Absolutely no chance. We may have had a chance if we'd have beat West Ham, and Liverpool maybe drew or lost against City, but you know it weren't to be. And you're nailed on favourites for the title now. The gap now, I believe, is what's the gap now? It was about 11 points, I think. DXR in the chat, how you doing? Arteta, man, did you see that? Did you see it? Where are we going to score from, DXR? Instead of working on my paper. Oh, mate, you should have just worked on your paper, mate. You should have just done that. Because where are we going to score another goal this season? It don't look like we're even going to score any other goals this season. There was nothing there. The only chance I can remember was when Calafiori hit the post. I can't remember anything. Oh, I've had enough of Arteta as well, DXR, bro. I've had enough of him. We're not going to sack him. We're stuck with him. We are stuck with him. No matter what we do. I mean, I know the fans went on a protest and eventually got Wenger out. Is it going to take something like that again to happen to get Arteta out? Fabrizio Romano, what are you doing live? I'm not Fabrizio Romano, mate. I wish I was. I wish I had his peas, that's for sure. Don't forget, in the chat, tick a like on the video. Let's get some more viewers. Let's get some more people watching the channel. Odegaard can't do nothing. He is not on Ozil level. I don't care. Listen, I don't think Ozil had one good, maybe 2 good seasons with us, bro. When Alexis Sanchez was playing with him in front of him. They was decent, but I don't think Ozil was the same player that left Real Madrid. I don't think he was, man. We are never getting rid of Arteta. The board got their Wenger. Yeah, we had Wenger for 20 years, didn't we? Chelsea always. Big up Emery in the chat. Chelsea, Blue Nose. Ozil was still... Yeah, he was all right, man. He was all right, but he had some good games. He wasn't consistent enough for me, though, bro. That PSV game is going to be tough. Nostalgic, man. Yeah, PSV. We're going to go out the... we'll be out of the Champions League. We won't get past PSV. We can't score any goals. We can't... I'm a little bit worried. I'm a little bit worried about us even scoring another goal this season. That's how depressed I'm about it. Gavin, go in the chat. All right, mate. How you doing? It's like it was over after Saturday, mate. After we lost to West Ham, it was over then, bro. It was over because it would have put pressure on Liverpool. And don't forget, Liverpool went to the city to the Etihad Stadium to play Man City, didn't they? On Sunday, they beat Man City, but if they was under that pressure, it might have been a different game. That's what I'm saying. We didn't put them under no pressure because we toothless again against West Ham. It's unbelievable. Where's Santi Cazorla when you need him? What a player, mate. What we didn't have, it was so unlucky, his injuries, man. Both feet, left foot, right foot. He was unbelievable. What a play. He could have been a proper legend, but injuries fucked his career, man. I am also done with Arteta, bro. Seriously, did you see his press conference? No, I did. I can't watch them no more. They frustrate me. They frustrate me to see. It's like now I feel like he's taking the piss out of us. Liverpool running away with it, boring season. Yeah, I mean, I've not enjoyed it. The last few games, like the last 10 games, I could even go back to. I've not. Well, to be honest with you, let me be straight now. I've not enjoyed much of this season. All the red cards. I'm not going to keep moaning about red cards and refereeing decisions and injuries. We could have addressed that in January, man. We should have done better in the summer, obviously. Man, he's getting paid 15 million plus yearly. 15 million. God, it is unbelievable the money he's getting, and he's not. He's not elite level. He's probably a good number 2. He'd be probably a good coach. You have your set piece coaches, defensive coaches, whatever, midfield coach. He'd probably be a good coach, but the head coach or manager, he's not good enough. Big up Miss Melina in the chat, and Alfie D, how you doing, bro? Gavin, better when it's 2-horse race. And I'm a City fan. City had dropped off a cliff. It was our chance. Arteta out, get him gone rapido, says Alfie. Vent Chris. I ain't got a clue what you're saying there, man. Ayo, sup, gang, what we on today? Oh, we're talking about Arsenal, bro. This is Arsenal channel, me old mate. John Davies, Eiley, don't know what to say, absolutely. DXR is getting paid too much. Yeah, absolutely overpaid manager. Yeah, overpaid, John, man. Overpaid. It's a joke, bro. It's a joke. I mean, I'm just doing this little live for a little match reaction because I thought I was debating on whether to do it. I done a preview earlier. I was debating even whether to do that because I want to do one that's upbeat. I want to do a show or video that's positive. I just feel like I'm like a moaning old git now. I feel like I'm moaning all the time. Saliba to Real Madrid is even more possible. Yeah, It's a prospect, man. It's a terrifying prospect for us. Uh, Arsenal, man, which club's the best out of the Premier League? Well, Liverpool are the best at the minute, mate. I mean, Man City for 4 years have been the best team in the world, in my opinion. This season, they fell off a cliff, and we should have took our chance, man. We should have took our chance, but Liverpool, under Arne Slot, no changes in personnel. One player they signed, never sold anyone. Chiesa, he's got them balling. He's got like Slobber, McAllister. He's got them all playing. That was a brilliant midfield today. Apparently, I've seen some comments from on other channels about that game. Obviously, I watched the Arsenal game. I fucking wish I never, man, because I'm getting sick to my back teeth of watching it. Big up the fans that go, though. They got all the way up to Nottingham to watch that shit. Seriously. They went up to the ones that go to them games, right up in front of the Newcastle games as well. It's an absolute joke. What do you think of Sterling Gavin? I think he is shit. He's dusted, mate. He's had it. Kay in the chat says England ? Yes, I'm in England, bro. I'm actually worried. Imagine we fall off the top four. I think we're gonna struggle to keep in the top four now. I think we're gonna struggle to stay in the top four. Listen, if we finish outside, if it means sacking Arteta, then let's finish outside. Nah, I shouldn't really say that. I mean, I shouldn't say that, but we need something else. I mean, I've tried to be positive. I've been a bit of a flip-flop all season, or even since Arteta's been in. But it is... And I don't want to sound entitled either. My name is ? If you want to watch good football, go in London, go watch Orient. Yeah, might as well. Might as well go and watch Leyton Orient. You're probably right, bro. I mean, it's just... It's depressing, and I mean, I know it makes me sound entitled. We should be winning this. We should be winning cups, but I don't know. I don't know what the words are. I'm not articulate enough. My vocabulary is not articulate enough to get the right words out, and my brain sometimes freezes. I don't understand. Or no, I do understand language. But what I'm saying, I can't always come up with the right words to express what I'm thinking and what I'm feeling. Hang on, I've got some chats here. It's just froze for some reason. I don't know why. Jack in the chat. It's done and dusted. In all honesty, now, mate, ain't it? It's absolutely Liverpool thriving. Guna Gargamel, how you doing? I ain't seen you for a little while. Arteta should resign at the end of the season. We played retard football against West Ham and Forest. It's not the only games though, bro, is it? We've been shit on and off. We've had a couple of good games in. I know when up until the West Ham game we was unbeaten for about 14 league games or something, but it's not good enough. The football's not good enough, and we had a lot of the ball today and done fuck all with it, man. Yeah, man. Did you see how they performed at UCL? Man, they got owned by a Ninja Turtle guy. I'm sorry, mate, I don't know. Well, wait till they have Isaac up front next year. We won't get Isaac. No chance. Or Isaac. We're not getting Isaac. That's all shit. It's all paper talk. It's all clickbait, mate. We're not getting Isaac. I'll be shocked if we get a player. I'll be shocked if we get Benjamin Sesko or York Arias. I'll be shocked if we get any top names like that. We'll probably get someone we've got to wait to improve. We might get a striker, but it won't be a big one like that. I can't see it. Slot is kind of putting Klopp to shame with his management style. He's got Klopp's team and he's doing bits with it, Gavin. He's got Klopp's team. He's only had one player in the summer, Chiesa, and he's running away with the league. Here he is. He's doing really well, mate. Absolutely. So people say, oh, we can sack Arteta like last summer. Who are you going to get? Well, Liverpool went and got the Slot. I think he was Foynoid manager, weren't he? Where an Arsenal player's got Van Persie, like an Arsenal turncoat player, I called him there. He went to United and won the league with United, didn't he? All right, he left and won the league, so you can't really moan too much, but we still boo him. He's a turncoat. but he's gone to the final. I think Slot come from there. Sterling's best day at City. He's done absolutely DXR. That guy's burnt out, bruv. He's shit, mate. He's had it. Jack saying, but Gargamel, I say Arsenal are the best they've been for a long time. Arsenal are the best they've been for a long time. The progress, I think you mean, Jack. I think the progress in it. But we need... Listen, I appreciate the progress. I appreciate getting us, from where we was to where we are now competing. But we're not even competing this year. We've dropped off as well. We've dropped well off this season. And it should have been our season to go and win it with Man City falling off the cliff. We've done the same thing when Leicester won the league. When Leicester surprisingly won the league, we should have won it that year as well. I know I'm not blaming Arteta for that, obviously not. But we still wasn't good enough that season. Arsenal botting the league again. Botting in the league. We was never in it, bro. We was never in it, really. Sterling is a nightmare. He's shit. Mo Salah for the Ballon d'Or. Mate, he's got a great chance of winning it. He's got a great chance of winning it. What a player he is. And he's getting on a bit now in football terms. But what a player. Unbelievable player. Look at the revenue of Arsenal and the ticket prices. The most expensive season tickets in the world. The money they get off the fans. And, they give us that. They don't do nothing for us in the summer. It's a fucking joke, mate. It's an absolute joke. Move like Bayern, Liverpool, top of the league. Go Sixers. Yeah, Liverpool, top of the league. They're running away with it. They deserve it. They've only been beat once this year and all, and it was Nottingham Forest who beat them as well. They've only been beat once, acting like Stoke. Yeah, Stoke was a bogey team for us back in the day, mate. Arsenal need cups, but Arteta has done good for Arsenal over the last couple of years. Yeah, he's done all right, but he's not getting us over the line. Then that's what we need. That's what we want. We just got to go and get a manager that can get us over the line. Don't forget, it was his first job. It's his first proper job, Arteta, in management. It's just a number two to Pep, wasn't he? So he's learning on the job. He's doing his apprenticeship, and for me, he's got to go. He's got to go somewhere else. He's got to go somewhere else. The stubbornness of his tactics, he won't change his philosophy. He's sticking with it, even though it's not working. And everybody said, "Well, we're second in the league. Over my dead body, are we going to give up the title? What? We'll show some intent then. Show some intent. I'd go and get a striker from the academy, a proper forward. We sold the best forward out of the academy to Man United, and he played the other day. Not tonight. I don't know if he played tonight, but he played the other day. I know he didn't have the greatest game, but he's played. He's in their team. Jeff in the chat. Jeff Wild. Arteta had all last summer to add a striker to embarrassed for Havertz signing, waste of money. Absolutely, Jeff, man. Absolutely. And listen, he ain't bought a striker. Mikel Arteta has not bought a striker. He's bought about 34 players or something. He's not bought one striker. Not bought one out-and-out striker. Why Arsenal keep signing or has-beens? Yeah, I know. Havertz, Sterling, I would have sent him back in January if I could. Willian, Jorginho. Jorginho's decent, though. I've got to say, he's not proper pony like the rest of them. Apart from the Scousers, the standard of football has dropped off for every team this season, and the surprises as well. Like Nottingham Forest under Nuno, mate. What a surprise package they've been. Don't forget, stick a like on the video. Thumbs up. There's 20 people watching, only 2 likes. Up the Reds, Paul Rogers. Gavin, I haven't heard truer words all season. Yeah, true. Endatali City. Paul Rogers, time to Arteta to go. Yeah, I think so. Man City, I knew what you meant by City, Ender. DXR, we won't make top 4 watch. That's what I'm afraid of, man. I mean, where's the goals coming from? All I mean is Arsenal are at a good level. You're second in the league. Think before Arteta, he wasn't even close to competing. Yeah, no, I get that. But he can't get us over the line, Jack. I'm not trying to be ungrateful. So I am grateful for the progression. But I mean, there's got to be a time limit on it to get us back into winning trophies or titles. There's got to be a time limit. It can't be indefinite. It can't just be indefinite and keep settling for second best because, you know, I know a lot of teams don't win the league. I know there's only like 5 or 6 teams that have won the Premier League. You know, you've got your Liverpool, Man City, Man United, Arsenal, Chelsea, Leicester. That's 6. Blackburn, that's 7. But, you know, we can't always settle for it. You can't, you know, the big 6. And I mean, our Spurs fans must feel they've never won it. They've never won the Premier, but you know they're not won a trophy for God knows how long either. I get what they're saying. There's got to be something. You've got to find the right fit. So there's got and to make it more exciting as well. Not the same team winning the league every year. Man City won it 4 years on a row. Now Liverpool. Liverpool was the team that in between the 6 like. Before they won the 4 in a row, it was Liverpool that won it, and then Man City won it 2 years before that. You know, it's been dominant Liverpool, Man City. Arsenal come into the title race the last couple of years. To make it more exciting, it would make it more exciting if other teams win it. I hope Forest qualify for the Champions League. I hope it stays the way it is now. Well, Chelsea are up there at the minute. I think Chelsea got 4th yesterday, didn't they? But Forest are having an incredible season. All I mean is Arsenal, start a young striker, give somebody a chance. Why not, Jeff, man? Why not get a striker? You know, so he's playing a defensive midfield up front. I know he got the 2 goals against Leicester when he came off the bench, and it did change the game. But I mean, I didn't even see they weren't even playing. Forest weren't even playing in the middle of a low block. Really, they weren't even playing deep defence. We just couldn't create anything. And the only shot I remember remotely on target was when Calafiori hit the post. Most football owners have interest overseas. Club budgets cut, can't afford to buy best players or scouting players. Possibly, John. Possibly, boy. Big up Damon in the chat. Big yourself up as well, DXR. I can't even shit on Liverpool. They full deserve it. Yeah, absolutely. They do deserve it. Big up to Liverpool, man. They're doing really, really well. Sorry, excuse me. Alex Murphy say we won't win nothing under. Nah, I don't think so either, bro. Thomas Santos, Arteta out. Me personally, nothing done since 2020, and if we go trophyless this season, I think we've had enough. I think the fans are still, even the fans that are behind Arteta. I think the support for Arteta is shrinking slowly. It's getting like the Arteta out brigade or whatever you want to call it. It's growing, and he still gets some staunch Arteta. I'm not going to say Arteta sexuals because that's derogatory. That's what they've been called. I'm not going to say that about them. But what I'm saying is, there's still some faith in him. I had a friend, Monkey, who was Arteta, was Wengering for the whole tenure, and when he got sacked, he was gutted when he got sacked. You do get them fans that just blindly stick by him and you know just say, all right, listen, rinse and repeat, try again. But I want to see trophies, mate. I want trophies. We all do. The fans want trophies, and we're not getting nowhere near them. We're not getting nowhere near them, bro. We're out of the Champions League against PSV anyway, in my opinion. Media corporate rights come before fans' rights. A false number 9 rather than buying an out-and-out striker. John, absolutely, bro. Have faith. No faith for me, bro. It's spent. It is spent. What striker do you realistically think Arsenal will buy in the summer? Thomas Santos is saying. Realistically, I don't know, mate. I don't know. Apparently, I've heard whispers, but it's probably shit talk. It's gonna be a big summer. But they said that before. I'm not sure, mate. I can't answer that question really. Definitely not Isaac. Maybe Gyökeres from Sporting Lisbon. I wouldn't mind him. I wouldn't mind him at all. To be fair, I would prefer Isaac, but I don't think if Newcastle get in the top four, we won't get Isaac. So Osherman maybe. They're probably going to go for Benjamin Sesko from RB Leipzig. That's the one that Arteta wants anyway. I think you'll finish second. City can probably only catch Forest, and they have to play them. Yeah, City are fucking terrible this year, aren't they? They're worse than us. They should have went in for Buster Cherry, 16-year-old in the MLS. 21 goals in 16 games. Oh, wow, Adam. Wow, that's a good record, isn't it? City played rubbish against Spurs tonight and hung on they won 1-0. I think they got a goal disallowed near the end as well, didn't they? We scored ya. It must be the ball, Rob Tomlinson. Yeah, what an embarrassment. What an embarrassment, Rob, mate. It's the ball. That was in the League Cup game, wasn't it, against Newcastle? You did score us. You scored us loads of times. You got to be a Newcastle fan. Lee, you said Arteta is mustard. I didn't say that. Anthony Herbert in the chat. Big up to you, bro. What's summer? We're gonna get some unknown striker. Wouldn't be surprised. Wouldn't be surprised. More like a dead summer, especially the state of the economy in the UK. And absolutely, DXR from John. I don't think people realise how much the economy comes into effect when football clubs make moves on the transfer market. Only City can do business like they did in January. How did they spend like nigh on or just over, whatever it was? I've heard all different figures, like the 200 million, around that sort of ballpark. How did they spend that money? I've heard, good evening, James Lowe in the chat. How you doing, mate? I've heard that City could be looking at a 60-point deduction. I don't know how true that is, but I did see that. I think if Newcastle finish top four, Isaac is likely. Likely impossible. Yeah, absolutely. If United buy Gyökeres or Osman, then we should get Sesko. But if not, Gyökeres would be a massive for us. Yeah, Gyökeres, they've got Ruben Almorim at United, his former manager. Arab money, DXR. Yeah, Gyökeres is a possibility. I have seen heard of interest for Osman from Man United as well. I have seen that. So, yeah. I mean, any of them three I'd take or four. I'm not sold on Sesko though. I'm not sold on him. John Davis, a sovereign investment fund. Yes, John. I don't know what's going on with football, bro. I don't know what's going on, man. If City can sign players like that in January, I don't know why we couldn't. And I think City is going to be back for the year. City are going to come back next year. I mean, Pep Guardiola, he's won 4 titles in a row. 2 years ago, he won the Champions League and the FA Cup with it, like the treble. Or was it? I can't remember if it was League Cup or the FA Cup, but he won the treble. And, I think it was the FA Cup because it done the same as what United did back in '99. But he's the GOAT. He is the GOAT, in my opinion. And he's have a season off while they're in transition. Drop off for one season. That's not going to worry the Etihad board or, Sheikh Mansour or anyone or even the City fans. The City fans, they're probably bored of winning. City going to be scary next season. No way Pep is going to spend again in the summer. So yeah, Pep, they'll have money if they get this. What I've heard, this 60. What I've not heard, what I've seen someone say on. So it's on social media, so it's probably bullshit. But 60 point deduction for Man City. If they did it last year, we could have won the title. But FA Cup, Prem and Champions League, yeah, that's it. Yeah, it was the FA Cup. If they get a 60-point deduction, they could be relegated. They'd have to win probably every one of their remaining games to even have a chance of staying in the league, if that happens. But I don't think it's going to happen until next season anyway. It won't. I don't know if they start the season on minus 60 points. In that case, they might even have trouble staying in the league then. You never know. They'd have to get 90 points just to stay in the league. Because it's about 30, 35 in it, about to be safe. 30, 35 points, something like that. I'm not so sure, but let's see what happens. I don't think Pep is the type of guy to not hit back. He ain't like Arteta, trust the process type of guy. No. No, not at all, DXR. I don't think it will happen at all. You think they get away with it? Well, they seem to be confident, didn't they? They seem to be confident in January spending 200 million. So if they're spending that sort of money, they must be thinking, because it's to do with the money situation anyway, that they're being nicked for. I think it's 150, I think there's 4 counts, but it adds up to 115 counts of the same charges, of the same 4 charges, whatever works out. I don't know the full SP, to be honest. I think they have some dirt on the Premier League. Yeah, well, do you think so, Gavin? They might know something. Some top brass at the top of the Premier League, might have took a little backhander. I don't know what's going on. There's something in the shadows, yeah. There's something don't seem right, does it? 22 people watching, only 9 likes. Smash the like buttons up, guys, in the chat. Just press that little thumbs up. Costs you a fortune. It don't cost you nothing. I mean, it costs you a fortune. I'm about to say as well, if you ain't subscribe to the channel as well. Costs nothing as well. Subscribe to the channel. It's good having these little one-on-one chats when I go live. My match reactions are going to be like this going forward anyway. Video uploads, and there'll be podcasts suspended for now, but they will be back. They will be back. I'm looking into doing something different with the podcast. Getting on all different people. I'm looking to get on some. Well, I'm not going to say anything now, but let's see how that goes. I think they have info to pull out of the bag if needed. It's a soap opera. Do you think so, Gavin? Rigging and Ponzi scheme, says John. It seems a bit mash up, doesn't it? It seems a bit mash up. And why is it taking so long? I mean, I know there's a lot of charges, but this is what I was just saying. It's 115 counts of 4 different breaches, is what I've heard about it as well. Nottingham Forest and Everton last season got their sentence, got their punishment quickly. They got it quickly, and they got their deductions and fines or whatever they got. But I know for a fact, because they was complying. Forest, I think it was. They got, instead of getting an 8 point, they got a 6 point deduction. So what's going to happen with City? Because they've not complied, they've been fighting it. They never handed the books over straight away. So there's all sorts of shit going on. What I've heard. Excuse me. Some other striker options would be Watkins. That was a smokescreen, Thomas, man. I think for me in January, I don't think Watkins now is going to be He's going to be approaching 30. I would have took him in January, mind you. I'd take him there. Obviously, if I'd take him there, but I mean in the summer. But I don't know if we're going to go back in for him now. I'm not sure. But yeah, it is an option. I would be happy with Watkins, to be fair. But I don't think Villa was selling. But Villa was pretty shrewd in January. They got some players in. Asensio, Rashford. Is it Dalen? Is it Dalen? I can't pronounce his name. And I've heard rumours of Ivan Toney or Bobby Firmino. Yeah, if Bobby Firmino's free, why don't we just get him now? Get Bobby Firmino now, because he's not been registered to Al Ahly, or whatever they're called, and he's not going to be playing again until the end of March, because he's available for some sort of cup they've got, but he can't play in their first team in their league. So yeah, Firmino's not happy. So I think why don't we go and get him there? He could come on the free. We could get him on the freebie. Ivan Toney, I think he's ship sailed, mate. We should have got him when we had the chance before we went to Saudi. I think we should have got him. Should have just not gone mental. We did try and get him in the previous January, but when he come off the ban, but they wanted too much money for him, Brentford. So then he went to Saudi in the summer. So I'm not sure. I've not followed his what he's been up to out there. So I'm not sure. But if he's available, say if like Firmino's available now, if I had the choice, I'd go for Ivan Toney. I'd go for Ivan Toney if I had the choice between them two, if they was both available for free for now. Charles, Gavin saying, charged with having the grass 1 millimetre too high. Who was charged with that? Are you being sarcastic? Why can't we just sign a top striker that is respected in the world of football? Arsenal do have the funds. We had the money in January, bro. We had the money. All I did was 160 million. 160 million, like it was, we could have recorded a loss. So if that would have been a loss, we could have spent that in January. It's for the PSR rules. Please buy Gundogan. Nah, Gundogan. I did say that when City got him back in the summer. Why didn't we just go and get him back? Go and get Gundogan. It would have been a great addition. But yeah, I don't think he's been that good this year. Rico Lewis. Yeah, good little fullback, man. Good little fullback, but City want a fortune for him. City want a fortune for him, mate. And I mean, if we sell a player, we sell them for next to nothing. We've got to start upping our prices and all. And it's just saying, I know we've tried that in the past and players have wound up leaving on a freebie, but we've still got to dig our heels in, man. I mean, we're going to lose Tierney for nothing to Celtic in the summer. Nothing. His contracts. Why didn't we give him a new contract a couple of years ago just to protect his value? If Arteta's not going to play him, protecting his value is got to be paramount, surely. Other than the striker, I feel there is another position we need to improve. We need to improve in the number 10 spot, the attacking midfield, like the Odegaard position, because I think Odegaard's fell off a cliff since his injury. He ain't been the same player. He's not. And I mean, I don't rate him anymore. I'm going to go as far as to say that. We need a creative midfielder. We need someone to. We need our number 10. We need it. As well as a 9, we're probably going to need another central midfield player because Jorginho's going. Partey might be going on a free as well. Jorginho's going back to Brazil in the summer, apparently, on a free. Partey could be leaving on a free in the summer as well. Barcelona, maybe. Harry Maguire? No way, Warren, man. What are you saying Harry Maguire for? He can, no chance. Slaphead Harry. No, United can keep him, man. I know we got the winner today. Or he scored today. I don't know if it's a winner. I know he scored today, but fuck me. No, I don't rate him. Don't rate him at all. Not one bit. And he went to, what was his price tag? About 60 million or something when he went to United, weren't it? About 60, 65 million, something like that. Slaphead with Gabriel would be a brick wall. Do you think? Do you think so? I don't rate Maguire, mate. I don't rate him. He's got a contract extension at United, didn't he? I'm not sure, Gavin. I ain't sure. I can't read hola. That's hola. Hola, that's Spanish, isn't it? Is that hello? It's hello in Spanish, I think. Hola back. Yeah. Did anybody watch my transfer video? It says, "Oh, how are you?" Does it, Gavin? Oh, can you? Is it Spanish? Hola, Spanish, isn't it? How are you too, Oscara? How are you? I'm fine, thank you. How are you? Hola, todo bien. Hola, todo bien. I'd love to be able to speak Spanish, man. I'd love to learn another language, and if I had to try, sorry about that. If I had the choice, it'd be Spanish. If I had a chance, or the time, or the brain capacity, even to learn another language, it would definitely be Spanish. I'd definitely pick that. I did when I was at school. It was only French. The lessons, like, I mean, they don't teach it properly. It was £86 million, and his contract was extended till January 26. Was Maguire 86 million? Was he that much? So I didn't want to sound stupid, but I mean, I couldn't exactly. I knew it was a big fee, but I couldn't remember what it was. Fucking hell, that's massive, isn't it? Yeah, it was. It was. I knew it was a big fee, but I couldn't remember the exact price. So he was more than what Liverpool paid for Van Dijk then. I think they paid 75, or was it 70 or 75 for Van Dijk? He's the most. Well, you know what? Saying that, Thomas. There could be a big offer for Saliba coming in from Real Madrid, around the 100 million mark, I've heard. And I mean, I'd scoff at that. I would reject that. If William Saliba said that I'll stay here, I'm happy to stay here, I'd reject that. I wouldn't take the 100 million for him. Would you? Who in the chat would? And the question I was going to ask you before that, I've done a transfer video like Mark, who I think is going to be leaving in the summer. Has anybody seen that? Has anybody in the chat seen that video? If you ain't, go and check it out. Go and have a look at it. I told you everyone I think is going to leave. Listen, mate, got to go. Good luck. City till I die. Even if we get relegated, don't threaten us with a good time. Up the Blues. Nice chatting. I've subbed. Wicked, Gavin. Thank you very much for subbing. Blessed for coming in the chat, bro. See you next time. Warren Kingham. I think one of the best qualities he has is his head. It's great, but I hope he don't go anywhere else, Maguire. Oh, do you rate him, Warren? He can head the ball out, because, yeah, he's got a big slap head, doesn't he? Like, his name should be Eddie, with an H. Edward, with an H. Headwood. That's true, and I hope that doesn't happen. Yeah, I hope it don't happen either. Big head, lots of goals. Yeah, but I mean, he has had a few bozo moments. So has our defenders. You know, not every defender's perfect all the time. Slaphead has better headers than Ronaldo. He could score a goal with his head, Ronaldo, mate. Well, left foot, right foot. Harry Kane's got a slap head as well, isn't he? Must be the name Harry. Must be the name Harry, maybe. I don't know. I hope there ain't no Harrys in the chat. Wicked, guys. Lee, got to go to. Brilliant show. Buenas noches. Buenas noches to you too, John. See you soon, bro. Thanks everyone in the chat, man. This has been a good little stream. It's a good little stream. I've had a few people in there, a few comments. It's been good, man. It's been good. I'll keep going for a little bit longer, as long as people keep putting comments in. So if not, I'll call it a night. But if you're going to keep putting comments in, I'll keep it going for a little while. I'll keep it going for a little while. Why not? I've got nothing better to do. I've only go to bed. Only to go to bed. So the other results tonight, I think Liverpool won 2-0. I haven't seen them, but I know it was 2-0. I know Slobosly got the first goal. I'm not sure who got the second one. Man City beat Spurs 1-0. What was the other game? Brentford-Everton was 1-1. And there was another game, and I can't think who it was. I'm not sure. So let's just see if there's any more comments coming in the chat. We're away to Man United next, Old Trafford, a game that we should win. We should win. We're not gonna score a goal. Might be another 0-0 draw, or Harry Maguire might nick it 1-0 at Old Trafford for United, maybe. 86 million is rather steep, I must confess. I would want a lot more action than that. I hope Ipswich go down. I can't stand them. You hate Ipswich? Oh, that's who Man United played, weren't it? Man United beat Ipswich, was it 3-2? Was it? Oh, hang on. I said because when I was watching the games, I did see. Was it Man United? Was it Ipswich that you played tonight? Did you go 1-0 down? I think they scored first, Ipswich, didn't they? Warren, I think they scored first, and I think Man United had a player sent off. Who had a player? Was it Man United had a player sent off? Because they was telling me, but I ain't checked them out. Maguire scored. Did he score the winner? And I'm sure United had a player sent off because I remember it did come up. Was it Dallo? I can't remember. Let me know. Oh, Dogu sent off. Dogu got sent off. Okay. It was them that had a player sent off, yeah. It was 1-1 Brentford Everton, wasn't it? Everton have had a little new lease of life under Moyes, isn't they? Yeah, they've done all right since Moyes went there. Beto started scoring goals. I think he scored 5 goals in 6 games or something. I don't think he scored tonight. They did, but one had a few lemonades, so I'm not actually sure. Or I'm not sure actually. Oh, you've had a few too many lemonades, yeah, Warren. God bless, man. God bless, man. Why not? Why not, bro? You're not hurting no one. So I wish I had a few lemonades tonight. I'll tell you that. I might sleep a bit better. So annoyed with this game. So annoyed. So annoyed. Anyway, I can't let it. Listen, you can't let it control your life, can you? You can't let it take over your life. You've got to still live. Anyway, got to go, mate. But it was nice chatting with you. Definitely subbing. Have a good night. Bless up, Thomas Santos in the chat. When you get a chance, check out the other videos. There's uploads. There's not all like this. There's video uploads. There's all opinions. Just have a look at the channel, man. There's loads on there. There's over 1,000 videos there. 1,001 or 1,002 now. I've done my 1,000th one on the preview, and I didn't really want to do it. Was it the preview or was it? It was either the preview or the reaction to the West Ham game. Can't remember what one it was. The 1,000th. Never heard of Dogu. Where on earth did he come from? I never heard of him either, Warren. I never heard of him either, bro. Don't know. Sometimes obscure players you never heard of, they get plucked up by the scats, and you say, "Fuck me! Look how good he is." I mean, where's he come from? I'm not sure if he's that good, but I mean, what I'm saying is, what I mean by that is that sometimes you get these little gems come out of nowhere. And he's like, look at Patrick Vieira. It was at AC Milan when we signed him. I never seen him play, never heard of him. Look what happened with him. He turned into an Arsenal legend. You know, it was unbelievable. It was unbelievable. Never heard of him. There's been some players like that in the Premier League that they come from nowhere and they're just amazing players. All right, so let's call it a night. And the chat seems to have slowed down, so let's call it a night then. Thanks everyone for tuning in and joining in. Appreciate that. If you're watching on a replay, don't forget to sub to the channel and stick a like on it. And sorry, there's a chat. I remember the Collie Gilbert, that skinny little thing, very quick. Collie Gilbert. Collie Gilbert, I can't remember him. I don't remember him, Warren. AFC always in the chat, how you doing? The football was absolutely dreadful, mate. It was a disgrace again. We don't look like score. We could be still playing now when we wouldn't have scored, AFC. And big up Melina in the chat. How you doing, miss? Where's the goals gonna? Tell me where the goals are gonna come from for the rest of the season. We've got to go to Old Trafford next. Where the goals gonna come from? Who's going to be scoring our goals? We'll probably get beat at Old Trafford. United have been poor this season at Old Trafford. They've lost a lot of games at Old Trafford this year. We'll go up there and they beat us 1-0. Like someone in the chat said, Harry Maguire probably score an header. They beat us 1-0. This is lockdown Arsenal. Wow. Lockdown Arsenal. Toothless performance, Miss Bellina. I absolutely agree. Cheerio, come on the Forest. Chris Wood doing it big for us Kiwis. Chris Wood, man, what a player he has been this season, right? What redemption he's had. What redemption. AFC always. Odegaard, another stinker. Captain. Another stinker for Odegaard. He's not the same player, is he? He's not the same player before that injury, bro. He's come back from that 2-month layoff and he's been terrible. Yeah, one good game. I think it was against Chelsea. He had a decent game. But, mate, I don't know. It just bemuses me sometimes when... And look, I'm not at the game, right? I'm watching it on... Like, indoors. I'm watching it on the telly. And I can't... when you go to the games, you see a lot more. When you go to the games, you see a lot more. And I can see it from the TV. So what ain't he seeing, Arteta? What I don't know. Wings slays, all right, Cockney lad. Thanks for that, bro. We won the league. Bless up, Wings. You're a Liverpool fan, obviously. Yeah, man. Yeah, you're running away with it. You're absolutely running away with it. Deserve it. Well deserved and all. And listen, it's not because Arsenal have shit this season. You've only lost one game, and you've absolutely deserved it. I fear for us going to Anfield. You're probably going to smash the shit out of us. Listen, when you beat City at the Etihad on Sunday, mate, that confirmed it. We lost to West Ham. If we'd have beat West Ham, it would have been a different story, maybe, possibly, because it would have put a bit of pressure on using that City game. But even tonight as well, yeah, 2-0 Newcastle, no mugs either, mate. Deserve it, absolutely deserve it. I said that earlier, AFC. We might not even make top 4. I don't know where another goal's coming from. I can't see where another goal's coming from. And Forest didn't even have a low block. They didn't really play. It wasn't a low block like what West Ham done to us, or like most teams do to us. You never know how the league goes. You could smash us. Doubt it though. Yeah, I doubt it, mate. We're not gonna lay a glove on you. We're not. And the hardest games you've had is, to be honest, the last 2 games are hard games. Harder games than Arsenal's last 2. Because we was at home to West Ham, we should have won. No disrespect to West Ham. And away to Forest, we're a better team than Forest, but we ain't got no one to score the goals. And Forest have been superb this season, but on paper, Arsenal were winning that game. And yous were away to City and home to Newcastle. 2 fucking really hard games. And you come through them both. So it just shows you who deserves the title just in them 2 games. That's the problem with this league. Big teams always fold to the smaller clubs. You haven't. You've done well this year, man. Absolutely brilliant. Arne Slot deserves credit. And they're saying... They said something stupid, Arsenal fans, like saying that Arteta won the FA Cup when he came his first season. What is this live about? It's about Arsenal, mate. Sorry about that. That was the phone. Now I've lost my train of thought. That phone call just threw me right off. What was I saying? Oh my God, finally a good live to watch. Yeah, you come near the end, mate. I've been going an hour. You're a Chelsea fan. Yeah, this is an Arsenal. Yeah, any fans are welcome, man. Any fans are welcome. I'm coming to the end of this one now, Tomato Gamer, though. But, I mean, tune in, subscribe and tune in for the next one, bro. I'll do a reaction like this after every game. Big up Chelsea. Blue Nose in the chat. these Brightons and Forest are not. Listen, we can't get past Brighton, Forest, Fulham. Fulham give us grief, man. AFC, yeah, are we gonna? How have we gone from Vavavoom, that was Henri, football to dominate and do nothing football? Dog with a bone, no bite. Yeah, mate. Enzo Maresca is doing so bad this season. He started well though, bro. He started well, but I mean, I think you didn't you go up to. Didn't you go into fourth on the weekend? I think, are you playing tomorrow? I think, no, West Ham, it's West Ham, Leicester. Did Chelsea play? No, hang on, when did Chelsea play? Are you playing in the week? Are you playing tomorrow? I think it's West Ham, Leicester. I can't think. My brain's gone to shit. Yeah, we are on fourth now. You're fourth, yeah. It's his first season in charge as well, man. You've got a great squad there. You've got a great squad. I mean, look at Cole Palmer. He's my favourite player in the Premier League. Well, even Salah, but apart from the Arsenal players, yeah. So can you imagine having Salah and Palmer in the same team? Whew. Can you imagine that? Last game was against Southampton. Yeah, you beat Southampton. Actually, Cole Palmer, or Cold Palmer, he's just dropped off a little bit. He might need a little break. I don't know if he's played it the full 90 minutes all season, but he was banging the goals in. I think he's sort of relented a little bit. He sort of dropped off a bit. But he might just need a little break, mate. He might just need a game off or something. But he's mustard, mate. Generational talent. Generational talent. Yeah, City are probably gutted that they sold him. If they never sold Cole Palmer, they wouldn't have had to go and buy that, whatever his name is, the new midfielder they bought. When is the next live, bro? I'm subscribed. There's loads of videos on there, Tomato. There's loads of videos on there. The lives will be after the games. So after the Arsenal game, I'll do a live like this. There is podcasts on there. Podcasting is being frozen for a bit. But if you press the bell notification, you'll get you get notified, won't you? But after the football, so it'd be like after every game Arsenal play, I'll do a live reaction. Yeah, so welcome. Any fans are welcome. Don't matter what team you support. But to be honest, this one's going to come to an end now. It's getting on. It's 20 to 12, and I've been going for an hour. So I'm going to say good night. God bless. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite, as my mum used to say. And I'll see you on the next one. Cheers, everyone.